first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
8. Hold the shake. Here we go, here we go.
He'll get this out wide. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. They get 15 on that game, and the Jets have a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
That's to Gray, open on the left side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
8. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 30-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Robert Spillane spills him there.
That's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Come on. Hit. 70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
At the 30-yard line.
Timberwolves.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
Cougar Viking 18. Go.
He'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Washington now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, New England.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Patriots first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Darius Robinson in on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it second down and 7.
Crazy. I hear you, sir. Hey, what's up?
Out of the gun, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Five. Crazy.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Putting the tight end in motion. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Cause I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6.
Ready? 76. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. 25 yards, busting up there. Good for a Jets first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The running back
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Now this time they'll look nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
19-18!
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Riggs! Riggs! Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On 1st and 10, here's May. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
He'll go right and find his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 19.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Two minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's May. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Here goes throw.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll get about 2. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Jets' 23-yard line.
2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with May. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Get it. 80, 60, 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. We'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Switch. Deputy Lion.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is May. Got it out and downfield on the crossing route. And it'll be taken down when it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. Here's May to throw it on first down. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
May to the air once more. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
They'll give on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Look him up on a second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he will go forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Zion McCollum that time. On the corner blitz, he gets in there to record the sack. No issues there. This one is good. And the Pats go out to a 10-3 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
68, 65.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This one broken up. It is incomplete, so they go with the screen. It was snuffed out. Now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Cowboy 80.
They'll try to run. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Crazy. 5. You're going to sit up.
Maynard on 1st and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Borregales now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Patriots move out in front by the score of 17-3. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Cougar 19. What's the Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
It's clear that he's just seeing their offense so well right now. I mean, the same guy getting behind the line to stop on back-to-back plays, that just doesn't happen very often in the NFL. But in this case, it has.
On the ready.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the Jets 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Okay, break. Set it. Ready.
Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
On
line.
play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll work this into the red zone inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Ready.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. To throw now. May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
An attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Hey, Garfield.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Okay, ready? 18, Roderick. 2, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? 79. Ready?
They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down to bail themselves out.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Now give up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New England. Now a handoff, running right. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We money, no Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about race. Don't do drugs and bitches. Got that touch my favorite. Keep it up, touch my.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And this long winning streak showing no